As for me, I am always happy and excited about all of the things that God has done for me, that God has done for you. I am just so happy and excited that we are back together again, because that means that God has done something for you and he has done something for me. And I'm excited about all of the blessings that God has given unto me and he has given unto you. We should always be thankful to God for all of the many blessings, even the little smallest ones, the little tiny blessings that we don't recognize, that we overlook on a daily basis. We should always be grateful to God for all of the things that God has done for us. Can I get just one good witness on that one? I still yet believe today, as a believer of Christ, we have people that don't believe that the Old Testament is in effect today. I can't agree with that, because I believe that all of the scriptures in the Bible is relevant today. And the reason why I believe that is I'm going to point out 14 origins that's even in the book of Genesis alone that will show you and prove to you that there are scriptures in the Old Testament that we can relate to and need today in this modern day society. I won't have time to elaborate on all of the origins. There's a lot of origins in the book of Genesis that we need to study, that we need to read. We need to know about our foundation. You know, I know we all are searching and say that we are African Americans, and our descendants came from Africa some years ago. I agree with that, no doubt about that. But also, beyond that, we have a history. Beyond Africa, we came from somewhere before we got to Africa. Our ancestors, our fathers, our grandparents, great-great-great-great-grandparents came from somewhere. So I really believe that the Old Testament is relevant today. It can tell us some stuff and have prophesied things that will happen in this modern day which we live. The Old Testament, starting back as far as Genesis, has prophesied, have brought clarity on a lot of things that have happened in the beginning and down throughout the Old Testament. Talk about a lot of prophecies that will be happening today in this modern day time which we live. So I really believe that the Old Testament is still relevant today. The scriptures are relevant for us to study today. Not only just the New Testament, but the Old Testament as well need to be studied to really help understand the progress of the New Testament and the new era which we live in now. For an example, origin number one, origin of the universe. Only the book of Genesis accounts for the origin of matter, space, and time. Number two, origin of order and complexity. The origin of the solar system. I can't elaborate on all of these. I'm just pointing them out. And you'd find all of this stuff in the book of Genesis. Number four, the origin of atmosphere and hydrosphere. Number five, the origin of life. And the list goes on. Let me point out a few more. The origin of man, you'll find that in Genesis. You'll find the origin of marriage. Talks about marriage even back in the beginning. The origin of evil, it talks about that in Genesis. The origin of language, you know, when they was confused at the Tower of Babel, and they got these different languages and spread out across the world. That's how we came up with all these different languages in different countries. And all of that's in Genesis, back in the Old Testament. The origin of government, the origin of culture, and the list goes on, and the list goes on. Let me point out a few more. Number 12, what about the origins of nations? We have different nations today. The origin of religion, the origin of chosen people. It talks about the chosen people. God's plans, God's chosen people. All of this stuff you would find in Genesis. And we just can't trash the Old Testament. And I'm going to begin to start digging into more of the Old Testament scriptures along with the New Testament scriptures and bring them together in this modern day language. The Old Testament talks about everything that we are experiencing now in this modern day church, in the modern day language, in the modern day world which we live. And if we really want to know the real truth in the matter of things, we must study the whole book, the Bible.